I'll be back with something a little different. It is a PSA sub order reveal, but it is non-sports. So you're going to get a lot of Marvel cards. You're going to get some Lorcana, some Stranger Things, stuff like that. It's about 36 cards. The turnaround time was pretty solid at about 5 weeks, shown right there. Let's waste no more time and let's get started. All right, first box up. All right, first up is one of these Marvel masterpieces. This is the Venom foil. Look how cool they are. So what's great about these cards is it's all gravy. It was just like a thrown in free box with a collection of sports cards I bought probably in 2015, so probably about 10 years ago. So I've been going to this little well of probably about 800 Marvel masterpiece cards, and a lot of them are still getting 10. So, and the Venom I'm sure has more value than others. He's a popular character. Gem at 10. Next up, oh, you haven't seen these in a while. If you've watched my past reveals, I am collecting this set, but it does have to be in the waffle form. They're very hard to come by, especially nowadays. Numbered out of 11. This one's 1 out of 11. I'm probably about 30% done with the set. I think there's about 100 of them. But the show needs to come back for its final season. I'm kind of, my interest in this set is kind of waning because of the strike in Hollywood. They took forever to film. I think it's already been 2 years since the last season premiered. So hopefully soon the season will come out and I will get interested again. But anyway, this one got a 9. Finding Will. Next up, we have another Stranger Things. Abandoned Bike Waffle. This one got Gem 10. These cards have nice, hardy cardstock. They always seem to get mint 9s or 10s, so 4 out of 11. Oh, well, the next card up might be my favorite in the order. It's the Game of Thrones. These are so condition sensitive, so to get a 10 is just impossible. This is Conan Stevens as Gregor Clegane. So, not to be confused with the Hound. He is the Mountain, the Hound's brother. Really cool inscription too. Always chipping on these cards, always. And look, no white showing. Maybe a touch on the bottom, or that's just extra. Either way, you got the 10. So I'm glad the grader appreciated it too. Gem at 10, I guess it's a pop 1 for sure. Next up, we have a Minecraft. I did buy, Minecraft's such a popular game, and my son was really into it for a long time. I think still is. And they did make cards. They were kind of overseas, but I did buy 4 boxes, I think, from the UK. And I opened 1 box and pulled this. Steve is the main character, so I envisioned their value to be made down the road on this card. It's kind of the foil adventure parallel. And to get a 9 is very, very good. They came out with terrible quality control. All the corners are naturally rounded. It's kind of the cut, but I mean, you can kind of see there's always chipping on these bottom edges and corners. You can see right here. But yeah, to get a 9, I'm very excited about that one. Next up, we have another Stranger Things. This is Good at Hiding. Let's see what it's numbered out of. 6 out of 11. So I am excited to add these to my set. One more Stranger Things, I believe. The Hellfire Club. Out of 199, this is the Zero Cool, which I'm not a fan of, to be honest. But I did buy a few little kind of blaster boxes, and I just pulled this one. I didn't pull anything else. It was just a big waste of money. So if I'm doing Stranger Things, I just do the tops. But still a pretty cool card right here. Gem at 10 too. These ones are very condition sensitive too. This was like the only gradable one in the box that I opened. Next up is another Marvel masterpiece. This is the Nightcrawler. Really cool image, and I love how it shines. See the eyes reflect and the edge of his armor or outfit. It's really cool card. Unfortunately, this one got a 9. The backs are dark, so sometimes you get some kind of chipping or white showing. I tried to send in only ones that look like Gem 10s, but figured at least half would get Gem 10s and half Mint 9s. So, yeah, this was one I was hoping to get a 10 on, but that is okay. Another one I was hoping to get a 10 on too, the Punisher. Look at that one. Doesn't reflect as well, but it's still a cool image. This one got a Mint 9. I don't know if I see any white showing too much, but they're very solid, clean copies. Next up is a Doctor Strange foil. This one got the 10. So yeah, I think we are about on par with half of them getting 10s, half 9s. Yeah, I'm excited about this one in more ways than one. No, I'm just joking. Mystique. Got Gem 10. I was hoping to get a 10 on this one. It should sell pretty well. The eyes reflect on this one too. Next up, we got a Iceman. You got a Mint 9. Nice card. Oh, JTT. Remember him from Home Improvement, and he was like a heartthrob for all the ladies back in the day. Just a notable name. I saw it on ComC. I don't know, it was like 30 bucks or something. Seemed cheap at the time on card. It also seemed pretty clean. Like I didn't think I was gonna get an 8, or else I wouldn't have graded a JTT. It is from Smallville. He must have been a character on Smallville. Kind of the Superman show. But yeah, you can see it's pretty clean. I'd say at least a Mint 9, but I'm not gonna crack out a JTT card. I'll just take a loss on that one. 8. We got Cable. This one I thought was a 9 at least. I know it's hologram, man. It's hard to grade a hologram. It's out of 1993 Skybox X-Men 2. See that? It's a very clean card. I don't know if I missed something on the surface or maybe off center, but maybe left or right. Either way, got an 8. Ooh, Daredevil. I like this card a lot. Gem Mint 10. I am about 50-50, aren't I, on these? Gem Mint 10. Oh, this is a cool card. A lot of variety. I like this order a lot. This is Splinter. I actually have a couple unopened boxes of these. I think I opened 1 box. I bought 3 at a card show long time ago. They were like $5 each. I wish I would have bought all of the non-sports because they kind of boomed ever since the pandemic. Anyway, Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the sticker. Number 1, it got a Gem Mint 10. I like to think there's probably good value there. I have to look up the pop and everything. Donatello. Here's Donatello. Got a Gem 10. They were clean. Next up is actually one of those Lord of the Rings from Magic Gathering. Remember when there was that really insane bounty for that 1-of-1 gold ring? 1 ring to rule them all. Well, I just bought a box just to try to get it. I did not get it. I actually think Post Malone bought it, didn't he? Anyway, this was just a kind of a rare cool card that I got in the box. I wanted to grade it. This one got a 9. It must have been the centering. A lot of them kind of were off-centered. I think there's a few more in this order too. This is the Flame of Anwar. We got Gandalf over there. Okay, we got a Mint 9. Next up, we got some Lorcana. This is Aladdin. You know, one good thing, is all the black borders and the centering's off. More black, all black edges, everything on the back. It's gonna make these Lorcana cards tough to grade. So the pops are gonna be low on the higher grades, which is gonna keep the value sustainable for the future. Good value in the future, I imagine, for the high grades. So this one got a 9, a little thinner on the right than the left. Other than that, it looked good for the Aladdin foil. Got a Mint 9. This one there should be good value in Fishbone Quill. This symbol designates a rare. That's what you're going to need to look at. And if you get a rare in the foil, that's even better. So there you go. I got Gem 10 on this one. I'll throw up the value. I'm not even sure. I'll have to look that up. Okay, let's go to the next box. there's even some Pokemon. There's everything. Looks like we got another Lord of the Rings. This one is Aragorn the Uniter. This one did get the Gem 10. It's a scene foil. I think it seemed rare, so I went ahead and graded it. Got Gem 10. Next up, another Lord of the Rings. We got Gandalf the White. This was my favorite card I pulled in the box. So I just wanted to get it graded. Again, I'll throw values. I'm not even sure. I'd like to know, to be honest. Anyway, got Gem 10. Cool looking cards in the foil. We got some Pokemon. I'm not going to pretend to know too much about Pokemon. My son was into it. I know there's good value. Occasionally, you know, I buy from DC Sports so much that I see them in auction and I just throw in, I don't know, $3 to $4 bids and on some of the rare ones, the kind of the full art. Like I said, I don't know too much about them, but Vivid Voltage, Pikachu. I know it's one of the main characters, and I do know what to look for in grading Pokemon cards. You know, the back is just always has the kind of white chipping on the edges and corners. Even if one little speck of white usually will bring you down to a mint 9. So this one was solid, but unfortunately it did get the 9. Next up, more Lord of the Rings. This is Weathertop. This one got a mint 9 foil. This is a kind of a rare card, but got the mint 9. Next up, we got some more Lorcana. This is Tiana foil. We got the Gem 10 on the Tiana. Okay, next up. Oh, this is a fun one. So this is a chase, a big hit. It's Sheercon. I love this card. So, and this card actually has a story to it. So my son, he's 8 years old. He was having a girlfriend and his family come over to play one day. It was like a couple days before Easter. Anyway, I thought I would be a good kind of fun wingman and get his friend a pack of Lorcana cards and a little Easter treat or whatever, and just give it to her while she was over. Anyway, I was at the store and I bought 2 Lorcana packs, one for her and one for me. And when I got home, I was kind of deciding which one to open and which one to give her, and I opened mine and got nothing. And then I didn't think anything of it. And then that night when I gave it to the girl, she opened it and she pulled this card, the Sheercon, the chase card. And it's like $100 card, at least. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she didn't even know anything about it or anything. And she was flipping it around and just bending it. I was like cringing, but I was telling her, you know, to be excited. It's a really good pull. It was awesome. But at the same time, the collector in me was, I was jealous. And I was mad at myself for not picking that pack. And I didn't want to feel that way. It's a little girl. I'm glad she pulled that. These are for kids, especially Lorcana and Disney. So, you know, I checked myself. And right away, I started feeling happy and whatever. But the next day, it was eating at me. I didn't want to feel jealous anymore. So I went ahead and just bought the same card, Sheercon, on eBay for like $90. So I didn't have to think about it. Anyway, so this is the card I bought on eBay. And it got a mint 9. I was hoping it would get a 10, but it did have a touch of white. See right there. And that's all it takes on these kind of Pokemon and Lorcana cards. So that is my story, kind of a weird, weird story. Anyway, Mickey Mouse. This is the foil. That's cool. It reflects. This one had to have been a good hit too, right? I've probably bought in about 10 Lorcana packs in my day, so all these kind of come from that. When I see them at the grocery store, I'll just pick one up for fun. Moana got a Gem mint 10. Mickey Mouse got a mint 9. This one looked pretty clean. I didn't see much white on it. And a Jafar got a mint 9 foil. More Pokemon. I'm not even gonna say this one, the name. But I got Gem mint 10. It looks really cool too. I think I bought it off eBay for, I don't know, $3 or something. So hopefully it has some value. Gem mint 10. Same with this one. This one got a mint 9 though. They look clean. Charizard. Some of you should know Charizard. This one got TMNT 10. It's the Japanese. Again, I'm not going to pretend to know too much about these, but I'm happy with the grades. This one got a 9. I don't know why I got a 9 though. They look clean. We got 2 more. We're going to end on this one, Charizard. It's like a tag team, double card, double character. I probably sound really ridiculous to an actual Pokemon collector, but most of you watching probably are sports cards like me. Anyway, this is the VMAX, got a Gem 10, and that's what we're going to end on. So, look, I'm pretty happy. I would say, what, it's almost exactly 50%? Yeah, 50%. Gem 10. I'll take that gem rate on these cool cards. I hope you enjoyed this non-sports. A lot of variety to it. Hope you found it fun, entertaining. I should be back with tons and tons of sports cards reveals. I do non-sports, maybe 2 orders a year, so this was one of them. All right, hope everyone's doing well. Bye.